We're going to have a look at the traditional Telecaster bridge. So adjusting the position of the saddle by turning this screw is what adjusts the length of the string between the nut at that end and the saddle here. And that is what we do to change the intonation, change the length of the string. As you play your notes and you go up the fretboard, your notes can go slightly out of tune if the string length isn't right. So you tune your open string to E, it may be perfectly in tune, but by the time you get an octave higher, so the 12th fret of the lowest E string is an octave higher, it's a higher E, it might be slightly out of tune. It might be so slight you don't notice. But as you go higher and higher still, if you've got 24 frets, you're now 2 octaves higher than the open E. That might be out of tune. It might be sharp, it might be flat. If you're lucky, you've got no problem, you don't have to change the position of your saddles. Each of these saddles has 2 strings. Here we've got the 2 bass strings coming over it, here the 2 top strings, and these are the 2 middle strings. Because it's got 2 strings going over it, adjusting each saddle adjusts 2 strings at the same time. I can turn the screw at the back and tighten the screw, pulling against the spring, and it moves the saddle backwards. So tightening the screw moves the saddle backwards, increases the length of the string, and by loosening it, I'm extending the length of the saddle. So it can now have a shorter string length. The string length is from where it touches the top of the saddle to where it touches the nut. Tip here for setting it up. I have pulled one bridge back as far as it will go. I've got this one as far forward as it will go, and this one I'm going to turn so it's in between the 2. So now it's in between the 2, I know potentially it's got, it's actually got the width of the whole saddle to go forward and the whole saddle to go backwards. So that's the midpoint. Now I'm going to set them all at the midpoint, and that will give me maximum scope for adjusting when I set up my bridge. Now it could be that you've just taken your strings off the bridge, and in which case the bridge was probably set up already before, so you don't have to worry about moving the bridge saddles. You can just leave them where they are, and then once you put the strings on, make the subtle adjustments then. But for now I wasn't exactly sure what the best position for them is, so I'm starting at the midpoint. What I'm going to do now is make sure my open E string, my lower E string, is perfectly in tune according to my tuner, which it is, and then I'm going to play it at the 12th fret. Let's just play it here. And I can see on my tuner, my string when it's open, and then when I play it high, the high note is sharp. When it's sharp, it means my string is slightly too long. And what I need to do is move the saddle back slightly. So what you need to know is when it's sharp, you move it back. When it's flat, you move it forward. Sharp back, flat forward. Don't forget, if you're finding this useful, please hit the super thanks. And I'm going to go up to the 12th fret. And I can see it's still sharp, but not as sharp as before. So let's go through the whole process. Yeah, almost spot on. You can just tighten it very fractionally, and I'm not going to loosen my string to do this. The reason I loosened my string before is I was making possibly a big change on the string, and I wanted to make sure I wasn't going to pull the string too tight. Okay, spot on. I'm now going to work through my other strings. I'm not going to film this, but remember, if it is sharp at the 12th fret, I need to make the saddle go backwards. If it's flat at the 12th fret, I need to make the saddle go forwards. Another reason to loosen the string is it loosens the tension on the saddle, makes it easier to turn and move. Now, the intonation is not a matter of taste, it's precise. And it will really be something that you might not notice, especially as a beginner, but someone listening to you might notice that as you're going up the fretboard, things are going out of tune. So I hope that made sense. If you found it useful, maybe you can consider giving me a super thanks, leave a comment. If you need some questions answered, and please like and subscribe, because I've got lots more videos. I've got one about the theory of intonation, link them below. And until next time, happy strumming.